So, welcome back, guys. This is going to be the third episode of the Lunch Table podcast. I'm here with my good friend, Colin. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Collin. Uh, Play football. Been good friends with Bautista for a good bit now,
Yeah.
and excited to be here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to dive straight into it. So, what position do you play and what school do you play for and stuff like that? What?
I play receiver for Tompkins High School,
Yeah.
uh, class of 2022.
Yeah. Okay. And have you been playing receiver like every stage of like football that you've played with, or have you played other positions too?
So I'm actually, I wouldn't say newer to football, but I just started in eighth grade, so I didn't play when I was younger.
Oh, really?
But the first position and only position I've been playing really is running back up until this year.
Mm,
So this was a big change for me,
mm,
being a receiver now.
yeah. Yeah, there's like a really big difference in those two positions. Like running backs, they're usually known for like having like power and like being like way smarter with the ball. Like they have to do a lot more than receivers in my opinion. But yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. And what other sports have you participated in other than football?
I did swimming when I was a kid. I've done tennis. I've done gymnastics. I've done soccer. I've done basketball
Hmm,
and football, and I think that's it. Yeah.
damn. Yeah. So you've been in the athletic side for a long time. Is anyone in your family like ever played other sports too? Like,
My dad, when he was a kid, he played basketball, football, and baseball,
oh,
and did track also. And my mom did tennis, basketball, and track.
and did either of them have like wanted to pursue it like higher, like in college, for example, like
My
you?
mom, yeah, my mom wanted to play basketball in college, but might sound like one of those other every story. But she got hurt,
Oh, damn.
so she couldn't.
Mm.
So
No, that's still fine. Hey, at least you have the shot to go. And you have any siblings that also play sports?
I have a older sister and a younger sister. My younger sister is not so into sports.
Hmm.
She's like we call it the technical one of the family. She's to computers, cooking all that music.
Oh,
We leave that to her. My older sister, she does track though, and she's very smart also. She's doing good.
yeah.
Close to getting offers to D1 schools
Oh, that's
coming
good.
soon. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
She talked to UNC lately, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
oh, that's good. Oh,
Mhm.
hope she gets to that level of where she starts getting offers soon.
I
But
hope so.
yeah, so uh how do you feel like it was like the transition from, freshman year you were like in the freshman team and then like you started moving up. How do you think like the competition has been moving up in the ranks like now that you're on varsity?
Well, freshman year, I was on the B team. I did not know anything still. That was my second year. So I
Yeah.
was still developing. So, but like, I still was like ahead of the kids there. So I feel like I was working, but I wasn't at the same time. But
Mm,
when I got to JV, I was on the A team playing with like the juniors that weren't on varsity and like
yeah.
the really good like sophomores.
Yeah.
And I felt a change. I was still competitive and stuff, and
Yeah.
I had a good season. I scored about 27 touchdowns, and we loved to run the ball. And so the transition was pretty good. But then when I transitioned from running back to receiver, going to
Yeah.
my junior year, that's when I was unsure of how I was gonna do
Yeah.
this season because running back, it's like I just got the ball. I didn't have to make a move.
Yeah.
I was already open from the start, getting the ball.
Yeah.
With receiver, you got to get open. You got to have good routes. You have to have perfect blocking so the
Yeah.
running back can go. It's just a lot more technical stuff that you got to get right.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's also like you got to be fast too. Well, you got to be fast everywhere, but receiver, if you want to
Yeah.
get open, got to
Yeah,
quick.
and running back, you can also be like a little bit bigger, and that can help you a lot for receivers. If you're big, but like I mean like physically, like you can't be like that much heavier than everyone else because like you still need to have that speed where you can like break someone down, or you need to have fast enough cuts where you can just break someone down and get open in some way. And yeah, I feel like speed plays a big part into that. And what is
Yeah.
your 40 time?
My 40 time, I don't have an official time, but
Mm,
last time I did it, it was round 4:65, I'll say.
mm,
Not my fastest. Well, I wasn't at my fastest then. I think I have improved lately, but
yeah.
that was like around my last one.
So you think you're one of the fastest receivers in the team? You would say that?
I would say I'm one of the faster players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
but we have a lot of key players also that are like we're a team built off of speed. I feel like
Yeah.
so.
You guys, so what type of offense do you guys like to run? Do you guys like to run like more spread type of offense, or like one running back in the backfield and stuff like
We got
that?
we have two running backs in the backfield,
Mm.
and I guess you would say it's a spread. I don't. We switch it up a lot.
It's
We
like
have a
y'all
lot.
y'all run some option plays too, where like the quarterback can keep it because y'all got that good
We have a
quarter
very
dual.
versatile quarterback
Yeah,
committed to Alabama. So yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he can do a lot.
This year I heard y'all are gonna be pretty competitive. Can make it deep into the playoffs.
Hmm.
Yeah, have an opportunity in that. Looks like your camera cut out. You having
It
problems over there?
is it. That's
Ah,
back. It's back.
yeah, it's back. So yeah, so I heard y'all are gonna be able to make it deep into playoffs. What's y'all's record right now?
Right now we are. What would it be? 3-0. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
We're 3.
Yeah, and I
And
heard
I'm hoping to make it deep in the playoffs, but I'm not 100% sure. We
yeah.
lost a lot of good players last year,
Oh
but everybody's stepping up
yeah,
big
that's
time.
good. Yeah,
Hmm.
you always need to have some leaders on the team that can bring in the new guys and make them work
Hmm.
for it. That's good. Yeah. And has there like at any point been like maybe like a game or like in your past life that you were like, I'm just way better than everyone out here? Like that you can just like you're dominant enough where you can just like you're like this is way too easy for me.
Well, I don't want to say that because then it just sounds like cocky, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I would say that was more freshman B team and a little bit of JV
Well, yeah.
because yeah, I had the blocks, but I had to make my own play sometimes on B team. I would have to go one way, back the other, and I would have like 5 touchdowns a game, 4 to 5 touchdowns a game. So I just felt like I'm not really getting the work I want, but it's also like I'm having fun while doing it.
Yeah.
I felt bad because I felt like if we didn't do something right, which we won pretty much every game, we won
Yeah.
every game but one. But like I just felt like if I didn't do it, if I didn't score this many, then I just let the team down and stuff. Even
Yeah.
though we played great as a whole team, I just felt like it would be on me.
Yeah.
So,
I
mhm.
mean, that's good like that you have like that type of leadership where you're like I am so important to this team that if I don't do good, I feel like I'm letting the team down. I feel like that's really important for someone. But at the same time, I feel like when you know that you're like way better than everyone else that you're competing against, I feel like you're not really improving that much. Like
Mhm.
cuz since you're like a big like physical specimen, like you just like rely a lot on like your speed, and since you were like way faster than them before, like you're not really improving, you know what I mean? Like you're not getting faster. You might be getting stronger just because you're going to the weight room, but that's like you're not getting better like football wise. Like your football IQ isn't improving at all or something like that. Yeah.
Footwork and all that. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Not knowing how to use it to your advantage, just
Yeah.
having
Like
it.
it's all fun and games when you're small, like you're playing like little league baseball and like you have a lot more power than everyone else. But
Hmm.
like once you get into like the more technical side of the game, like it's way harder for you to adapt even though like a lot of people like rely on how like athletic they are. Like I feel
Hmm.
like if you're like a good technical player, like for example Julian Edelman, he's not that athletic compared to some of these prospects in the NFL, but he just
Hmm.
like he's so good in the technical, like his
He
routes are
outworked.
just yeah, that too. Like he's such a hard worker. Like there's other things coming in to play for him. It's not just like the athleticism. You know what I mean? So that's
Mhm.
what I feel like when you're like younger, like you're having a lot of fun, but I feel like you're not really improving to a certain degree. So like that's why I'm
Yeah.
like glad that you're like finally on varsity, because you're gonna realize that kids are actually like as fast as you and are
Oh yeah,
actually
I do
like
that often.
there's
Often.
kids that are like actually like D1 recruits that like are probably a lot better than you, and you're just gonna have to like adapt to them and yeah,
Mhm.
just do your thing out there, man. And yeah, just you you ever play like any other sport in high school?
I played basketball freshman and sophomore year, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing track every year.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Hmm.
following in
But
your sister's footsteps.
pretty much, I'm trying to stick with her in track. Hopefully in
Yeah.
college, go to the same school, maybe run
Oh,
with
that
her.
that would be good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe even if who knows if you get like a scholarship for football as well, like you can just do both sports. There's been a
Hopefully.
couple cases, yeah, that
Hmm.
people have been able to do that. And yeah, you ever think of like going maybe like a junior college route, like if you don't get that big enough of an offer?
Honestly, I don't think I would because I know sports aren't gonna last forever. That's
Yeah,
why I focus in on my academics a lot
yeah,
because I know that that is a key part to everything you do.
yeah.
You need
Academics
to,
is
if your academics aren't there, you
yeah,
are not playing. So if I don't play football or anything in college, I will be fine. I feel
yeah.
like I'll miss it, but I will be fine because I want to be an engineer
Oh, that's
or
good.
architect. So I'm like that course right now for engineering,
Hmm.
and I love it. I love every bit of it.
Yeah, same here. I'm
So
I'm taking engineering too right now, and it's
mhm,
pretty fun. Yeah.
it's something. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like civil engineering, it would be nice to be a good major in, and yeah,
Hmm.
always academics always comes first in my opinion. Like what people need to realize that high school like sports aren't gonna last for them forever. Like I understand, like of course everyone as a little kid they're like, oh yeah, I want to like make it to the NBA, make it to the NFL, but like in my opinion, like at the end of the day, like there's only a small percentage of people that make it, and you need to be really lucky. Like you need to have like the physicals, the athleticism. You need to have like you also need to have like the money in some way, because like you need to be able to expose yourself out there and like get
To
recruited and stuff
camps and
like
all that.
that. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's way more than just wanting to go to like a Division 1 school and just play there. It's
It's a
like you need,
process.
yeah, you need to like know that you're like gonna end up having to get a job at the end of the day. Like not everyone makes it, but yeah, just enjoy while you have it, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So do you think this year is gonna be like a rough year for you, or like do you think that you're gonna like be able to smoothly transition into varsity and like get more reps as the weeks go by?
I feel like I when I first started, I was lost. I didn't know how to do anything.
Mm.
I was running routes like a running back. There's no other way to put it. But as every week goes on, I'm getting better.
Yeah,
I've been getting much playing time, which I understand.
yeah,
I've not been uh putting myself out there during practice. I'm putting 100%, but it's not what the coaches want.
yeah,
Like my 100% isn't as good as all the other kids that have been playing receivers.
mm.
I can make my plays here and there, but I need to be more consistent with it.
uh,
So
yeah,
I feel like a couple more weeks come, I'll get my chance to
yeah,
really do something.
yeah. That's good. Yeah, like since it's your first year at receiver, like of course you're gonna feel pressured because you're on varsity and like you need to perform at a certain level to like stay there. You know what I mean? Since you're a junior, and yeah, I feel like as the weeks go by, you're gonna progress. Like your route running is gonna get better, your catching is gonna get better, and yeah, just overall you're just gonna improve every week
Hmm.
slowly. And you won't see gradual changes as much as you used to probably, since like you started at running back and like at the start you were probably like, oh yeah, these cuts are way better than I used to do them. Like
Yeah,
they're gonna be slower, but like just keep grinding and you'll you'll end up. I feel like by senior year you're definitely gonna be close to number one or number two receiver on the team.
I hope
Hopefully,
so.
yeah, hopefully. I mean,
Hmm.
you're gonna have barely anyone in front of you because like, are you one of the only juniors on the varsity team or?
Actually, for receivers, I would say most of our main receivers are juniors right now, for the
Oh,
most part.
oh,
So yeah, we're a very young team.
yeah, that's
So
good. Yeah,
mhm.
that's good for next year too. Even though y'all are gonna lose a couple of key players like the
Jalen, our
Jalen,
QB.
your QB, and last year y'all lost your key running back RJ, but I feel like y'all can still make it work.
It's just defense. That's what really gets iffy because our whole defense pretty much is seniors.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
And I mean, y'all's backups are still doing good, right?
Our backups are really good.
Yeah,
They focus in during practice and they get the
yeah,
work done. They know they what they have to do for
yeah,
next year. They know that not everything's gonna come this easy
yeah.
next year.
I
So
feel
yeah.
like a lot of that also goes into like the coaching. Like I understand that like the players are good and everything, but like if the coach doesn't have the right mindset for the kids, like if he
Hmm.
doesn't come in and says, "Okay, guys, we're gonna like lock in and focus in and like win every single game," if he doesn't bring that mindset every single day to practice, I feel like it really affects like how players sees their season and like how they think their season is gonna pan out. But
Hmm.
yeah, just overall, I feel like Tompkins has always had like a solid core of coaching and players, even though like as the years go by, of course, like maybe there's a couple of years where like y'all aren't doing as good, but y'all have made playoffs basically every year since the school has
Except
like
for the
been made.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah, which y'all technically couldn't because y'all only had JV back then. So yeah, just yeah. So
Yeah, we focus in on our core values a lot and
mm,
like being a family. So we're pretty focused.
yeah, that's good. That's always good. Okay. Well, it was great talking to you. Thank you for coming on the show. And yeah,
Thanks for having me.
yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later, guys. Peace.